Welcome back. We are podcast by committee. Welcome into the show. You guys are our committee, and we are glad to be back. I am joined by my co-hosts Graham and Logan. I am Joe, of course. Graham, how are you doing? Kick us off.
I'm doing pretty solid this week, man. Not much is happening.
Hey, first Sunday without football, how are you doing?
I mean, I don't know. I had some time to myself.
Oof.
I didn't feel it with anything better than football, so it's just a pretty standard week. But you got to get used to it.
Yeah.
I forget in the season like what I do with my life when football's not on, because I don't have anything to worry about. I just don't have worries.
The All-Star game was this Sunday?
I do like picking teams for March.
I didn't watch
Dude,
it, but
I'm so excited for March Madness. Like,
I love March Madness.
I don't watch it.
Cannot wait.
Actually,
I love
watching it is
watching it.
fun. It's the only time basketball is fun.
I don't watch college basketball except for that, and then when I do, I pick random. Like I picked Furman last year, and they beat Virginia.
I
was
remember
freaking
watching
out
that Furman game.
mid-class.
That Furman game was...
I picked Marquette to go way too far.
That was brutal.
And they lost like second
My bracket
round.
was elite last year.
I had a solid bracket last year.
It
So
won
you
the
had like
thing I was
20
in.
brackets.
No, I didn't. I literally won. I
You
won
had-
my.
Who?
I made one
Logan.
for like fun.
Logan had more.
I had two or three. I might have three.
Yeah.
You know what? I think
I had
I
one,
knew it was
maybe
one of
two.
you.
I
But
had
one of them
maybe
won
two.
the thing.
But I had like one bracket I committed to, and it was like fine. It wasn't too bad. But
Yeah.
Louisiana lost in the first round, so that was kind of brutal. I had them. They were my 13 seed sleeper to the round of 32. Anyways, Logan, how are you doing this week?
I'm kind of battling sickness right now.
Yeah.
It's kind of my flu game. This episode, my flu episode. But it's all right. It's all right. I'm getting better. I think maybe.
I'm so glad to hear
I
that.
don't know.
We'll see.
I don't know.
But if that's all we got news and notes. Not a super huge week, but there's some random stories I picked up on. First of all, from the catacombs of Instagram, a stat was pulled up. The Chiefs have had 0 holding calls in the last 3 Super Bowls that they've played, I believe was the stat.
And how many holds have they had? 10 million.
Yeah, and how many were called? Zilch.
Yeah, that's kind of
Absolutely
whatever.
That's,
Who cares?
is it though? I care.
I mean, of course I care, but I don't want to be a hater, So
I'm honestly not anymore.
I don't want to be like complaining and everything, but
Like I was on the Chiefs hating bandwagon, but I like a lot of the players on their team.
see, I don't like.
I
anyone
can't
on
say
that
I
team.
like any players
You
except
like
for Rasheed
Bolton?
Rice.
Come on.
Yeah, I like Nick Bolton.
I just can't cheer for the Chiefs,
I like Trent McDuffie.
I'm a Broncos fan,
Nick
man.
Bolton, and
It's
Rasheed
L'Jarius
Rice.
Sneed.
What
I
I
like
do.
L'Jarius Sneed.
I hate
I like
L'Jarius
Pacheco.
Sneed.
Yeah, I also do not like L'Jarius
Cortland's
Sneed.
son. It's his son.
Oh.
Is his son?
No, okay. There was a
Oh,
comment.
that's embarrassing.
There was a
That's
comment
so
there.
embarrassing.
It was inferred in the space I left.
I don't know. I feel like that is a stat that can be cherry picked. Like fair.
Yeah,
but
I think
it is
that stat was
interesting.
wrong. I think there was one.
Well, that
No,
was in
no.
overtime.
They
That was in
changed it.
overtime.
No, I'm saying they changed it because
Oh, did they?
the stat I told was Chiefs have never had a holding call, but in their first one they won. Like Byron Pringle had a holding call or something.
Oh.
And someone
no way.
said in the TikTok comment section, so I think they changed the
Who knew that?
stat.
I
I don't
was
know.
like,
I don't know.
I'm waiting
just
for
like,
this.
just like, remember the Byron? How do you not remember the Byron Pringle holding call?
All-time Super Bowl holding call. And then in some retirement news, unfortunately, one of the best RB2/RB3s of the late 2010s, unfortunately retired. Really a stalwart of the injured Christian McCaffrey era. It was Mike Davis, fantasy waiver wire legend, bald. Just thought I'd say that.
Stud.
Had a cool beard, and was a really good power back for a bit.
When he was
I
on the
remember-
Panthers.
Yeah, and he wasn't bad on the Falcons either. I remember I drafted him on the Falcons.
Yeah,
I'm looking at
and
the
you
stats
also
right
had
now.
Cordero.
You
I'm
pull up
looking at the stats right now. He had a pretty good year with Seattle too in 2018. 514, 4 touchdowns.
Dude, it was sad because
He
Mike
had a really
Davis-
good year with Seattle. He had 728 all-purpose. He had or not all-purpose, but rushing and receiving.
Yeah.
He had 214 receiving.
it's just sad
Wow.
when that RB2 you've known for so long, like Rex Burkhead, it's sad.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
Is he
like-
Hall of Fame? Is Mark?
Yeah,
I just
I
called
think
him
Mike Davis.
Mike
Yeah.
Davis Hall of Fame.
Mike Davis is Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame. I think there should be a Hall of Fame for RB2s that should never
Yeah.
be forgotten. And I think him taking over for Christian McCaffrey every injury, that boy needs to be remembered for all of time.
Mm-hmm.
And
Him
then
and
losing
Deontay
his job to
Foreman.
Cordero Patterson the next year was pretty interesting. But Mike Davis, have a great retirement. We'll miss you. You had a great career, so enjoy it, man. You deserve it. Then we can move on to I believe it was today, a report came out that J.J. Watt believes that the NFL should change the holding call penalty from 10 yards to 5 yards.
That's not bad.
I like
What
it.
do you guys think? You like it?
I like it, and it shouldn't be an automatic first down.
10 yards just feels crazy, especially
for a penalty that happens all the time without being called. 10 yards is pretty severe.
It just kind of ends the drive, and it's like, whatever. Like
I think roughing the passer should be 30 yards.
True, 40 maybe even.
Yeah,
I think it should be like lost
touchdown.
Game.
Yeah,
eliminated from playoffs.
True.
But only when it's like a really questionable one.
I don't realize how far folding is until I'm playing Madden and one of my players holds, and now I'm like 1st and 20, and I'm like,
it's pretty brutal.
Tough.
But yeah, I think it's fair. 5 yards seems like more of one of those kind of.
Yeah.
What else is 5 yards? Is it like
offsides?
Yeah, illegal forward pass.
Illegal
forward pass is 5 yards.
Really?
True.
I think so. I think it
is.
False start isn't false start 5?
Well, yeah, false start 5.
Included in offsides.
Yeah. Well, interesting there. And then a little report came out. This is probably outdated, but I saw it on my feed today. The Bears have been listening to Justin Fields' offers since the Senior Bowl. So,
I figured they listened to him before.
Yeah, I did too, but I just thought it was interesting that the sweepstakes have officially started. I really think he will get traded, and I hope it's not to the Patriots. I said that before.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
I think. What do you think the most likely?
Falcons. Man,
the thing
is, did you see the thing
they
that
didn't make a move
betting
on Lamar
line,
last year, and they got to make a move on Fields now.
I don't know if it was just a one-day thing, but the Steelers line was like minus. It was minus for the betting line for him to go to the Steelers. It was like minus 150, which is absurd for something.
I mean, if I was a team who didn't have a quarterback right now, I would be like, yes, I want Justin Fields. He's a starting caliber guy.
If I was a quarterback away,
he's shown some ridiculous.
The Steelers should be like engaged in this.
I wish the Broncos were more in the talks, man. I think he'd be great, but he's not really the Sean Payton type of getting the ball out.
The Steelers have to pick up Ryan Tannehill, so they got bigger things on their mind. Right? But I feel like it's kind of crazy to me that the asking price is like a second or a third round pick. Like this dude
that's about right.
Crazy flash.
Well, he's good,
I feel
man.
like maybe a mid to late first round pick is fair.
And he's not a toss up anymore. We've seen what he can do.
He's still a toss up.
Right
not
now,
as much as these guys. Not as
Bo
much
Nix or Justin Fields right now. Bo Nix or Justin Fields.
Right now, I mean, right now it has to be Justin Fields. But
exactly. So would you not trade a mid to late first for Justin Fields? It's the same asking price.
Well, I don't think Bo Nix should go in the first though. That's the thing.
That's fair.
But he's getting mocked there. He's getting mocked.
But he's
getting mocked at
I think he will go.
Yeah, exactly.
10 to 20.
Would you rather have, I guess Michael Penix?
But I don't think. Here's the thing. I don't think it will just be a second round pick. It's going to be a second and a third, or a second. Maybe
I think it should be a late first.
Or player.
I think that's probably the reason the Broncos are out of it, because we don't have a second. And first is too early to trade for Fields.
You don't have a
I think.
second round pick.
No, we don't.
That
sucks.
I think it was. I think it's in the Sean Payton deal. Maybe. I think the Saints have it.
Oh yeah, you traded for Sean Payton.
We traded last year's Dolphins first, and I think a second. Did we trade a first and a second? Maybe.
Probably. Head coach.
I'm starting to really not like the Saints. I don't like him, man.
I never like this. I just hate Dennis Allen. I feel like he's ruining a lot of. He's ruining. I don't know. I feel like he's not a good coach.
He should.
I love Taysom Hill, man. He's my favorite.
I love Taysom. I love a lot of Saints players. I like Michael Thomas.
Jameis Winston. Yeah.
I don't know why.
Michael Thomas.
I'm a big Michael Thomas.
Michael Thomas.
I hope he comes to the Broncos, man. I want Michael Thomas to the Broncos, man.
Demario Davis, Marshawn Lattimore.
Him and Tim Patrick next year.
Oh, Alontae Taylor. I'm a huge Alontae Taylor.
I saw the number one Tim Patrick hater on TikTok. It was like a wide receiver tier list. I think it had like a very few amount of likes, but it was like a tier list, and it had like all the a ton of receivers, and then there's the last tier was liabilities, and it was Kadarius Toney, Sky Moore, and Tim Patrick.
Why?
What did Tim Patrick?
He is not a liability.
Maybe it's because of the injury history. Because Sky Moore and Kadarius Toney are liabilities. I guess,
but he had 700 yards, and then he tore his ACL or he tore his Achilles. I think it was Achilles.
I think maybe.
Sky
Moore didn't catch enough flack for how bad he is, and how much he's not on the field. Sky Moore just
was he a second rounder?
Yeah, absolute.
And he wears 24, man. Come on.
That's
Hey,
disgusting.
the lesson I always say,
better.
the lesson to be learned: don't draft second-round receivers that are gadget guys out of Western Michigan. Didn't work for D. Eskridge. Didn't work for Sky Moore.
Oh, debatable about D.
Yeah.
Eskridge.
It's not debatable.
Is he
It's not.
on the?
Hey, we know his name.
Seahawks?
Yeah, he's still on the Seahawks. I'm pretty sure.
He
can-
was a solid return man for like a year.
Is he number one?
Yeah,
Is he
he's
wearing
wears number one.
He
Yeah,
did.
He's
He
a
did.
He's
stud,
still on
man.
the team.
That means you're good.
Does
True.
Him and
Yeah.
Quentin Johnson, studs.
it? And then my next piece of news: the Chargers are considering moving on from Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack both this offseason. Kind of, I didn't expect maybe a full rebuild now that they have Harbaugh. I didn't really know if they were going to go full into like a complete defensive rebuild, but it kind of seems like it's looking that way because they're looking to offload those contracts.
Yeah.
But I mean, it makes sense with the team you have. I just thought they might try to build around Herbert really quickly, but I don't know. New GM, new head coach.
What'd you say?
They're
I was
just gonna
busy
be
looking
bad
at
for a
D.
while.
Eskridge's stats. What are we talking about?
But yeah, Chargers considering moving on from Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack. Starting the
I think that's
rebuild.
the obvious.
I thought Khalil Mack would be gone. I didn't know if they would move on from Joey Bosa.
Joey Bosa had a rough year this year. He
Yeah.
was.
I know,
It's just
but I just
injuries.
He's
I thought
washed.
they would try to keep.
I
him
hate
on
using
the
that
team.
term, but
I love using the term.
I hate
washed.
saying
Yeah,
washed.
I use it so freely.
I
man.
think it's hilarious. Just talk about like random things are washed.
But yeah, I think it's the obvious move. I think they need to get rid of all of their 30-something-old playmakers.
Fair point.
On the other side of the ball, too, they have two of them. Then I think it's time.
Yeah.
Who are the? Oh, Keenan Allen and
Kate Allen and
Mike Williams.
whatever that bum's
not
name
Mike
is, the
Williams.
bald one.
who's the bald
Eckler.
one?
Eckler, it's Eckler, Joe. I blinked on his name for
bald
2
one?
seconds. I decided not to say his name, but
They'll definitely get rid of Eckler. He's gone.
yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right, but the bald one.
Do you guys think we re-signed Tony Pollard?
I think so. I think you need another running back. I think Audric Estime
I don't
is
think
perfect.
you re-signed Tony Pollard. I
Audric
don't know
Estime
what-
and Tony Pollard would be the
I
should
think
perfect.
we
not
pick up
re-sign
Derrick
Tony
Henry.
Pollard. I do not.
Oh, Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry and Tony Pollard would be great.
For a
Dude,
guy
that's
that was-
crazy.
for a
He'll
guy
be
that
just
was
a better
lackluster
Zeke
this
and
year-
Tony Pollard.
But he
When
would be
you-
a great second guy. Not
Yes,
second guy,
he's
but like
still
a great 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
Because that's what this should have proved is he needs to be a change of pace guy.
Yeah.
And he can be great in that. He can put up 1,000 yards if he
Yeah.
also has a guy who's putting up 500, 600.
And he
behind.
has, yeah.
I
Yeah.
would rather draft a rookie personally. I don't want to have.
Audric,
my-
well, no, I'm saying you can draft and sign, though, and have a great
Yeah.
backfield.
I don't want to sign. I don't want Tony Pollard back. I don't want to.
No,
pay
it,
him
I mean, it
more
obviously
than,
depends how much money.
Yeah, but I,
mean,
don't
if
want to
he's
pay
like-
him more than a rookie contract to be lackluster like he was this year.
I don't think
you
he'll
know?
be lackluster.
Yeah.
I think
I mean-
you just that backfield's just lacking power guy because they don't have that. They have
Yeah.
They have 3 elusive, shifty guys. And
Yeah.
Rico Dowdle,
Wait.
Deuce Vaughn, and
Guys, we can't
Tony
pick up
Pollard.
another. We can't pick
Yeah,
up
'cause
another
Deuce
running
Vaughn's
back.
gotta
Deuce
get his
Vaughn's gonna
chance, right?
fall.
No,
he's
Deuce
gonna
Vaughn
fall
will
at
go to a
4.
better team.
You think
I hope.
Deuce Vaughn's going to get traded for 2 first-round picks?
I would say so. Yeah,
It's going to be like Justin Fields for Deuce Vaughn in the 7th. Is a fair
I would
trade.
do it.
And then last piece of news: Matt Corral, former 3rd-round pick, who was actually supposed to be good,
Yep.
is now in the USFL on the Birmingham Stallions.
He was never given a chance, man. Do you
He
know?
was never given a
wasn't.
chance. So
Yeah.
this could
I
be
hope he-
very, very
I
interesting.
hope he balls out.
Very
Who's he?
old
He's behind
quarterback.
Jamar Smith, right?
He's behind someone.
I think he's
I
behind.
would
Jamar
give him a
Smith.
chance to start.
Well,
Whoa.
so I follow this guy on TikTok. I
2022
forgot his name.
pick.
He's a big time UFL guy. He always updates me on it. But he said that they might go Jamar Smith because it's the Stallions, right?
Yeah,
Because he
Yeah,
was
Jamar
already their
Smith's been there
quarterback,
for a
and they
while.
were good. Did they win it all?
they won the USFL. Yeah,
So they might still go with Jamar
I just
Smith.
think
And Jamar
there's a
Smith,
chance-
hey, he balled, man. He
yeah,
was
but I
decent.
think you're getting a better. There's a chance you're getting a better
Wait,
job
hey.
with Matt Corral, depending on what he brings. 'Cause we
I
haven't
think-
seen it.
Yeah, I'm not a UFL expert, but I think Jamar Smith might start the beginning of the season. I don't think he'll finish the
Dude,
season.
when
I
March hits, March Madness and UFL is going to be a crazy sports season. I'm excited. But yeah, I think that's all we have for.
Logan just held in a sneeze/cough.
think. Yeah, I
for
just
like
held him to sneeze. I didn't know
What
what was
30
was
happening.
that?
seconds.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, I muted because I thought a sneeze was coming. That
You
never
went-
came, so.
But we can move on from news and notes and go into. Oh yeah, here we go. Hall of Fame or Hall of Lame.
All
I'm
right.
giving you guys a current or past player.
Is it
And
current
we-
or past?
It is current this week.
Okay,
Again,
okay.
I'm probably getting a mostly
So you're
current.
giving us a current or
Yeah,
post.
Yeah. I'm giving you a current player. He's still playing. He's probably not in his prime, but he's still playing well. It's another receiver because I like receivers.
Yeah.
But he is around. He's in his 30s now, so gonna be a free agent this offseason. But don't try to guess who it is. Don't think about it.
Okay.
Mike Evans.
No.
He's in the Hall of Fame for sure.
So this player has 762 catches.
Ooh, that's
11,680 yards.
That's
11,680 and 94 touchdowns.
That's good.
That's really good.
That's great.
Good.
Hall of Fame.
Yeah, Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame consensus.
Yep. Yeah.
762, 11,680, 94.
What if it's a bum?
It is.
There's no way this is a bum.
It is Mike Evans.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna tell you who it was.
Mike Evans, obvious.
I like how we said before that Mike Evans was the
There's only so many free agent.
I know. I shouldn't have said that.
That are going to be Hall of Fame caliber. I think he's the only one.
When Graham started going like, I was like, maybe he'll say it's a no, and then we can make an actual.
No, Mike Evans is 1,000%.
No, on the catches, I was like, it's
completely.
I mean,
yards.
Agree.
Oh yeah,
he is a Hall of Fame player.
Oh yeah, I hope he gets another ring. You know, I want him to be legendary.
Yeah. You know who doesn't feel like they have a ring? Chris Godwin.
Chris Godwin.
Feel like he has a ring.
Yep.
Chris Godwin doesn't feel like he has one. Like he's done it. He climbed the mountain. You know.
Yeah. Retired.
Remember his wide receiver 2 season back in like 2018 or whatever.
He had like 1,400 yards.
Oh my gosh, unreal. And then a quicker segment there. We can move on to Graham's fun segment.
Oh
Graham,
yeah. All right. So this week we're focusing more on the commentators. So we're each coming up with a little situation. I think we have 2 each, where it might provoke some interesting commentator situations, and that's the best I can describe it. So who wants to kick us off? No? Joe? All right, Joe.
Joe, you got it.
So for my first scenario, I've come up with a sponsorship brand deal for if I was a commentator that I would do. Do you guys remember the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books?
Yes, I do.
By Jeff Kinney. I think after every single touchdown, for being paid $20 billion per, I would scream "Zooey Mama" over and over again while promoting the latest Diary of a Wimpy Kid book.
Do they still make those?
Yeah,
I think so.
Really?
They do.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I would scream "Zooey Mama"
Hey.
after, but like it would be funny at first, and then people are like starting to catch on.
Come on, man.
I think they got him under their finger.
Yeah.
But
Mama.
that's my first.
So you don't
scenario.
it's not known that it's sponsored. You just say
No,
it.
no. And then people like find out, they're like, okay,
Okay.
we got it.
Yeah, we got it.
But yeah, that's mine.
Nice.
Herb?
Me? All right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with my first one first. Why not? My situation is going to be the commentators kind of talking about players' wives or girlfriends in a kind of romantic and creepy way.
I like that. Yeah. Okay.
So here's the dialogue I've got for you. Well, Buck, if you think the players make it look effortless, take a look at the star quarterback's wife. She turns heads without even trying. That's right, Jeff, and I don't know about you, but I'll keep an eye on her all night long. I certainly will as well, Buck.
That's good. That's
wow.
good.
Then,
yeah, that was good.
That's needed. Yeah.
And then my next little one. This probably.
We're going back to back,
maybe.
Or is this another quote?
Wow, Buck, is it just me or Najee's wife shining brighter than the sun today? Well, Jeff, I think I'd rather see her moon.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
That would pass. I think they could pull that off. Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Shining brighter than the moon. And
No,
just
shining brighter
randomly
than the
bringing up a
sun,
wife?
and then I want to see her
sorry.
moon.
Yeah.
And just randomly talking about a wife. Like, there's some college commentators that have like said something like some weird stuff before.
I've seen some of those. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. All right, Logan.
Okay, mine it's more tame. Okay, because it's just something I would enjoy. You know, because I know you guys are big baseball guys. You know, but when you're watching a baseball game, the announcers are 90% of the time not talking about anything related to the game.
Sure.
They're just telling a story about their playing career or something.
Yeah.
And I love that. And I think, imagine if Tony Romo, he's just rambling about a game he used to play all the time.
Yeah.
Never have conversations about the actual game. Just preoccupied. I think that'd be
fun.
better.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
And that would not make people mad at all.
True. They would hate Tony Romo less.
They would be big
So,
fans of
that's
Tony
a good
Romo
point.
if he just rambled about himself all the time.
Yeah, fair point. And then I guess I could hit up with my next one. This one is another brand deal.
He just went double brand deal.
Yeah, I went double brand deal for this one. I think that sponsored by Logan Paul. I think it's Logan Paul. Yeah, sponsored by Logan Paul. You should have to fit the word prime into every single sentence you say on the podcast.
Oh.
A prime tackle, and that's a prime example of how to stay in coverage. That kicker's in his prime right now.
This guy has monster energy.
And then you get taken off
yeah,
the air.
You get
taken off.
Yeah.
You're done.
That's my proposed brand deal with Logan Paul.
Wait, so can each commentator like kind of get his own sponsorship and try to fit in his own drink name?
Yeah, and it's like painfully obvious.
Yeah,
like brand placement.
it could just be
Yeah.
one idea. It's just let commentators get sponsored and then obviously be shouting out stuff.
Hey, there you go.
But the more specific it is, the better.
The
I feel
more
like.
the more painfully obvious it is, the more clicks it gets on like Instagram and TikTok. So the more like famous they become. But yeah, that's mine. So
Good.
All right. My next one is going to be just bringing up the players' children's failures in like sports and academics, like stuff that we wouldn't usually like know. Well, Jeff, if I had to grade that throw, it would have to be an A in my books. Yes, Buck. Unlike the failing grade that his son is getting in Algebra 1, 57% to be exact.
it's on
Well, you know, Jeff, it's not every day that we see as bad of an interception as that one. Well, Jeff, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, and in this case, the apple is his son, who threw 3 interceptions last game against St. Charles Elementary.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Imagine you're like 5th grade and you're getting
Yeah, no,
Sunday night
this is an
national
element.
Watching your
broadcast.
dad's game.
And he's
You're
like-
your hero.
You're in the stands. They turn the camera.
Yeah.
over to you.
Loser
You're
cam,
just like-
loser
Yeah,
cam.
it has one of those like stat graphics. under
You're
it.
in
And
like
they-
3rd grade. They're all like
Yeah.
booing you and throwing stuff at you.
And they
Like,
go over the ref's
failed his
mics.
last art process project.
Hmm.
That'd be good.
That would be good.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
And we could see into like players' lives and like hear about how the kids are doing.
Graham, I think every single thing you do like this is directed at players' families. Like the last 2 weeks, it's.
I think about them a lot, man.
Yeah, I bet.
They're important too.
True.
Oh,
Logan.
Okay, mine. You know how on draft day there's always those famous graphics that say like, "Dad's a drug addict" or whatever. And it's like, really,
Yep.
we need to do that more. Okay.
Oh,
Every touchdown they score, they're like, "Touchdown! He scores again, and his dad is in jail for 15 years without probation."
no matter how many touchdowns this man scores, his
Oh,
dad
yeah.
still has a life sentence.
Yeah.
oh.
I think that would really improve it. You know,
Dude, those
Yeah.
draft graphics are
Yeah.
terrible.
Yes, they're so bad.
Oh.
intercepted. Oh, he was homeless when he was a kid. Did you know that? I think that it would really.
Talking about tragedies, yeah.
It would really improve like your connection to these players.
I
You know,
agreed.
really make you, connect to these players.
Yeah,
And
it brings
the
them down to
players
earth,
probably
too.
love it. You know, they love
Yeah.
telling their
Oh
stories.
yeah, for sure.
Good segment, guys. 5.
Yeah,
Alright.
just for you guys who aren't watching, we didn't high five him back, so
Actually, they can all watch because we now have video on
On
every
Spotify.
platform.
On every
Huge.
platform? Is it on Apple too?
I think it's on Apple. Maybe. I'll have to check.
I know
can
Apple
check.
did that.
We'll
It's
figure
not
it
on
out.
YouTube, is it? Oh,
Yeah,
it is. It is.
Yeah,
It
it
Yeah.
is
is.
YouTube.
Because
We
I-
have
that's the
full,
main one.
I watched
full
on
video
YouTube last
view on
week.
YouTube now.
Yeah.
Yeah, huge. We can move on to. I made a segment up. It's not a super long one.
Do we
but-
know about this one?
No, you
No.
don't.
Oh.
It's involved with the college football video game news coming out this
Oh,
week.
I'm
The
pumped.
teaser trailer. Everyone's pumped for that one except me because I don't have a PS5 or an Xbox
Ooh.
Series S.
Interesting. Or PC?
I'm not PC either. So the new college football game is coming out. People are hoping it's not just another Madden. But in celebration of the teaser trailer, what are some teams you would most like to rebuild and why? Give me a
I've
couple,
been thinking
please.
about this. I've been thinking
Because
about this.
I can kick us off because I have a couple prepared and I know I sprung this one on you guys. First off, maybe out of the blue, I got Georgia Tech, and it's because their uniforms are surprisingly cold.
Are they?
Like, yeah, go look them up. Like they have like all white with
I
like
can
gold
only-
accents.
I'm looking
I can only
at
think
this.
of like their
Crazy.
old ones, like Calvin Johnson.
Nah,
Like,
they have some nasty uniforms. Also, they haven't been that good recently, and you have the rivalry with Georgia. You can play every
They
year
had
and work to beat them.
Jameer Gibbs.
Yeah, exactly. For a little bit.
Yeah, those are pretty good, Joe. The
They're
navy,
good
the navy
jerseys.
ones are cool.
Yeah, and like the all whites with gold.
Nah, the all whites are all right.
And Yellow Jackets is a good mascot. You have that Georgia rivalry
They're
every
all
year, and yeah, I think it would be a fun rebuild. So Georgia Tech would be fun.
Georgia Tech.
Who's got one?
I've military academies.
Mm.
I mean, it would get
Citadel.
pretty boring because I'd probably just run the wishbone, but it could be fun, you know. Is it? I didn't play. I haven't. I never played as one of them because the only game I've played in was NCAA 08, and I just played as the zoo every time.
Makes sense.
And so I don't know. Can you like? Do you have? Is it hard to recruit? Like, because you have to like send these kids off to
I
like
doubt
Iraq. I bet it should.
I doubt it. There's no way.
But yeah, I'd say Army is probably my.
Not the Citadel. You don't want to be the Citadel.
I don't think you can be the Citadel.
Andre Roberts.
I'm pretty sure they're FCS. So.
Well,
I don't think
actually,
that
I heard a
works.
rumor you might be able to be FCS.
Whoa,
schools.
whoa! Andre Roberts is from the Citadel.
Yeah, legendary
Really?
returner.
Returner?
Yeah.
Did he have to like go serve?
I don't know.
Nah, not
Is
if
that the
you're good
Citadel
at football.
thing?
I don't
I feel
think
like
all of like
if you're
I don't-
FCS, you shouldn't have to like go. You know, serve. Like you weren't that
Why?
big of a deal, you know?
it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
more important here? Let's be real.
Yeah. Like you're
Uh,
sure you're D1, but like you're not D1. Do we want to send athletes that are FCS overseas?
I know I don't.
I would rather
Exactly.
D1 guys.
I'd rather have FBS guys fighting for me, not those FCS guys.
Oh man, Graham, what's yours?
Well,
Graham cannot name a single college football team.
let me go
Cool
with
player.
like one of the Ivy League schools like Yale, so that we can have like
Oh.
super high IQ players in the.
I'm pretty sure it's hard to recruit to those because they have standards. You have
Worth
to
the
like,
challenge.
yeah.
you
Worth
can
the
only get
challenge.
smart guys.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
We
bad,
need
though.
more, man.
Hey, they have a draft
Dude.
prospect this year.
Really?
Yale?
Yale does. Yeah, the tackle. It's
Uh,
Kingsley Sue.
Oh no, he's BYU. I
no,
thought.
BYU. Dang it, what guy am I
Yeah,
thinking
No,
from
I
Yale?
love Kingsley though. He's a great offensive tackle.
Okay, yeah, Kingsley is from. I get them confused because they both have Y's in their logo.
Yeah, it's too similar.
Kieran. Dang, I looked up how to pronounce this the other day. Ogmeg. What is it? You know what? There's a Yale tackle in this class that's going to go in the
Good to
top 3
know.
rounds.
Hey, Rodney Thomas, legendary
pro-
Yale safety on the Colts now. He's a dog. Former 7th round pick.
What's his IQ?
Wow.
Probably pretty darn high.
Probably.
Also, my
pretty
second option
dang
for I don't know. Are we not doing second options, or do you have
Sure,
a
no,
second
you
option?
got it.
Because mine is any MAC team. I want to be some action Wednesday night football.
Hey, yeah.
That's what I want to be a part of.
Shout out Grand Rapids University.
I would say Ball State or I would say Ball State. Ball State's my
Central
guys.
Michigan. Central Michigan.
Michigan.
Western Michigan. You could finally produce a good wide receiver.
They had a good wide receiver at Western
Who?
Michigan. No, Central Michigan. Had
Yeah.
Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
I think that was Central Michigan.
Who else would be fun? Ohio. Just like being
True.
better than Ohio State.
I'm telling you, any MAC team would be fun.
Yeah. Any FCS.
That's a
team
fun
would be
conference.
So cool. Because there's rumors.
Coastal Carolina would be fun.
Yeah. But there's
the-
rumors that FCS teams are going to be in there. Because
The
like
Teal Field.
it's good.
Dude, those are
Good.
cool.
Go Chanticleers. Yeah, I think it'll be a good game. Hopefully.
Are they really the Chanticleers?
Yeah, they're Chanticleers.
Is it a bird?
Yeah.
Because their
I think
mascot's
it's like a
bird.
rooster. It's like a rooster.
I'd say their mascot looks like a chicken, so I thought they were like
Yeah, yeah.
the
But
chickens. or
also,
something.
I think
The
community.
chickens.
I think community colleges would be funny if they had like thousands of teams in their database, and like many of them were community colleges
Oh.
that people had never heard of. Like
That'd
with
be
like
fun.
all their players too. I think it'd
You could just go last chance you.
be... you can like see yourself.
That's a
like,
game mode of is last chance you.
last chance you. But that's all I got for that. We can hit it up with questions of the week. Got a couple good ones for you guys. Question 1: do you think any NFL penalties should or should not have fines that do or do not?
What?
Any NFL
So, like,
penalties, like
yeah,
that,
I
do you
get
think any should be added with fines, or any that have fines should
That
they
have
not be
fines, should they
fined?
not be fined?
I think that should probably be fine.
I
For,
think
targeting. Yeah. That
yeah,
should be
targeting
fine.
yes.
Sure.
Uh,
Horse collar though. Horse collars.
Horse collar. Yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
um,
Really,
what are
anything
some-
that's hurting.
Can they get it for like taunting?
Yeah.
they can.
Which is stupid.
Take that away.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Taunting
unless
is
it's like
stupid.
Hey,
egregious, but
shouldn't
not
be a
just for the
penalty in the
penalty.
first.
No,
True,
it shouldn't be.
Taunting should not
It
be a
shouldn't
penalty.
be. Celebrating is part of
Dumbest crap
football.
ever.
It would be so
Yes.
much more fun. If
And they
players
only
could
let
just
some
do
players
whatever
do
they
it.
want.
They only
Do you
let
know
some
how
players
awesome it
True.
would be if you could like get
Travis
into
Kelce.
somebody's face after like mossing them
like
in the
shove
end
them on
zone?
the ground.
What's
like,
Oh
up,
yeah,
boy?
shove them down.
Yeah.
Too small. That was
Also,
that's the
That would
worst
create
option.
way better rivalries. And
Tim
True.
Patrick's. Speaking of Tim Patrick, his
Oh,
his
God.
watch. I guess he's washed. I guess, but he mossed. I think was it Awuzie? It was a Bengals corner. I don't know. I
Chidobe?
don't think it was Awuzie. I don't think it was Awuzie. I don't know who it was.
Cam
It
Taylor
might have been
Britt.
Mike Hilton, but he mossed him, hit the too small the entire way of the end zone.
Ooh,
He got a fat flag for that one.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
worth it. That was
That's
so
terrible.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I hate that he got the flag.
I know.
And
Is it
honestly,
touchdown?
getting
Is
the
touchdown
flag though.
taunting? Is that like enforcing the
What?
kick return if it's taunting and a
Yeah.
touchdown, or is it
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
is
yeah.
it that?
In college, I don't think it is anymore, maybe, but I remember it used to be. In college, it would get called back if it was during the play. Like, it was not after you scored the
That's
touchdown.
terrible.
But, like, if you, like,
That's
before you had it,
so
before you go in.
bad.
I don't know. I remember, my camera fell.
No way.
But you have you seen that clip of? I think it's the
Xavier
it might have been
Hutchinson.
Florida, the Florida punter. He like does a fake and takes it all the way, and he like sticks out his
Yes,
arms right before he
yes.
goes in, and it gets called back.
Do you remember
That's
Xavier
awful.
Hutchinson's like
I don't think that's the
50-yard
rule anymore.
touchdown where he like barely skipped into the end zone? They called it taunting, and everyone was like, "Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
I
But
would just
yeah,
quit as a coach. I
unlimited
would've
taunting.
quit.
It's fun.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
well, when I played
anything
in
else?
France, we couldn't celebrate at all.
Really?
But yeah, yeah.
Like no
high
chest
school
bumps
just
or
don't let
anything?
you.
No, I just had to walk off the field.
You can't chest bump?
No.
High
Graham was the
school's
most
high school's allowed
dominant
a
French player ever.
little chest bump.
Dude, I was so good. I can't even lie.
Bro,
What
you play
is
against
the
guys
ball?
that
And, like,
didn't know
Graham
what
was
the
like-
rules were.
What?
You can play against guys that didn't know what the rules were.
No,
Yeah,
I was playing
exactly.
against guys that could not throw a football because they
Yeah.
didn't grow up throwing it. They couldn't catch a football because they just play soccer, and they couldn't tackle because football's new to them.
Guys, if we were on like a 3v3 team versus those French kids,
We would win. I'm sorry, we would win.
double
I've
reverse.
thought about that before. I've thought
And
about that
my
before.
quarterback was an American missionary with me. So
Oh, that's
Oh,
just not
come
fair.
on.
we a crazy
Really?
duo, man. We went up against this team that had like 20 more players than us, and they were like big, and we almost won. Except they do the worst rule I've ever seen. I caught a 60-yard down to the one. All right, 60-yard fade over this guy. It was right in the basket. I was like, let's go. And they do this thing apparently where it's not on a clock, it's a number of plays that you have per half.
So you ran out of
That
plays.
was the last play.
Oh.
And they didn't like you would think they would just be like, oh yeah, just run another play because you're at the 1 yard line.
That's
get one more play.
awful.
No, they
So you
don't.
lost
And so we
the
lost.
game.
We
Oh
lost by
my
like
gosh.
2 points. That would have won.
Oh.
That
Woof.
is nasty. Hey, you should have gotten in.
Hey, I bet the field goal.
I
the
didn't
field goal
dive because I
kickers
thought we
were
had more. I could have dove, but I didn't. I just went out of
Not
bounds.
clutch. Not clutch.
Were the field goals? Were they money? Were those field goals cash? Was the
Mine?
soccer
Yeah.
players?
Yeah, you.
No,
You were
I was
kicking?
kicker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Graham
You
was
were
a
kicker?
Well, because I
All
played
purpose,
soccer
man.
too.
Oh
You're like
my
a
God.
Travis
I was kick
Hunter of-
returner, punt returner, not punter. We had a better punter than me.
Mm.
I was kicker. I was a great kicker.
Hey, he's a Travis Hunter of French missionary American
Yeah.
football.
Yeah, I was corner. I was. They never threw to my side of the field. I wasn't locked down, but they never threw to me for some reason.
I'm
But
locked down, man.
I did
I'm
make
locked down,
plays.
Let me tell you.
And then my next question is,
Oh,
which Watt brother do you think will be better by the end of their career?
JJ.
Not Derek.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah. I think JJ's probably.
Yeah, I'd say
the
better
JJ
one.
too.
I agree. JJ should have MVP, but
Yeah, he should have the
that's something
MVP,
to
but
get into right now. Agreed. Yeah, I don't know how many DPOYs TJ's.
I mean,
gonna
I
have.
think that he definitely has a chance to be better.
Yeah, of course, but I
You
just
know,
don't think
he has. Yeah, he's got. a little
he's
bit
on
to
pace
catch
to
up.
be as good, which is cool.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know if he's gonna. I don't think he's gonna.
I just hate that he's on the Steelers.
yeah,
Fair.
just pick a better team, man.
Yeah.
Like the Broncos.
True, yeah.
We don't have anything else. We
Baron
have
Browning and him. Dominant.
who?
Baron Browning and TJ Watt could be a dominant duo. Come to Denver.
Could they? 'Cause I
Jonathan
don't think that's
Cooper?
true.
Jonathan Cooper had 8 sacks this year.
What?
So did yeah.
How many did
so
Browning
did-
have?
Browning had like 5. He missed like half the season.
I like
4 or
Brandon
5.
Browning.
And then someone else had 8. Who else had 8?
DJ Jones.
DJ Jones did not have 8. Who else had 8? Who's in
Zach
the
Allen?
other Broncos? No,
Zach
he had like
Allen.
5.
Really? Now I'm interested. I
I'm
feel like it's
trying to-
like
I should know this. I don't
You
know
should
why I
know
don't
this.
know this. This is kind of really embarrassing, honestly. It is.
Come on.
Nick Benito. He's like my
Nick-
favorite. He's like my
Nick
favorite
Benito had
defender.
8 sacks this
Yeah,
year.
Nick Benito was great this
Wow.
year. He was fantastic.
Dude, I love it when edge rushers work out. I love it so much.
And he like plays Fortnite with random people on Twitter. Nick Benito does.
You know who I really hope works out? Trente Jones. That Michigan
Trente
offensive lineman
Jones.
that's like huge on TikTok. Have you seen
Oh
him?
yeah,
You haven't seen
I
his
have
stuff?
seen him.
He's great.
I have
love
seen
him.
his stuff. Yeah,
I
Graham
love
has
him.
it because he's on TikToks.
His
Yeah.
brand is like real. It's the coolest thing ever.
I thought
How he works
I thought
out.
Chris Jenkins was on TikTok. Is that Trente Jones?
Yeah.
Chris
Yeah,
Jenkins is
Trente
like
Jones.
a defensive lineman. I
Trente,
thought.
Trente Jones he's probably gonna get drafted. He's been rising up draft boards, honestly. I think it'd be cool.
Well, Chris Jenkins is like first to second, so
Yeah, Chris Jenkins is like a second rounder.
And then we got a couple more segments. I can hit it with the prospect spotlight. Logan, do you have one this week?
No.
All right, no worries. I
You
got
got
mine.
it.
I've been sitting on it for about a month. This is a player.
Who's
I don't
mid?
think he's the corner one in the class, but I'm pretty high on him. He has a high floor, low floor, high ceiling, boom or bust type of guy. But this is Terrion Arnold, corner out of Alabama, 6', 196. So he's a really heavy corner for his position. What?
for a second, yeah, I muted you. You're being
Oh.
loud.
Sorry.
I'm kidding. I mean, I'm not, but I don't care.
I can run through my notes on him real quick. I think he has good play speed, elite deep coverage, really physical at the catch point. He's a hustle guy, which you love to see in corners, just like Cooper DeJean. I think one con I have two cons, but one of them is I think he can get too physical at some point. Sometimes I think he's competitive, but I don't want to see him get handsy and grabby. But I think he has good recovery speed, and the big thing on him, I think his biggest pro is that he is the best open field tackler corner in the class. He blows up screens and outside runs consistently. And I think if you want a guy that's going to be aggressive and competitive on the edge for blowing up screen passes, he is the player you want to draft in this class at the corner position. I think he may be one of the biggest playmakers besides maybe DeJean that you have at corner here. But he's not the most technical, and I think he may be able to be beat by elite route runners, but he's, again, very physical, great down the field, and a phenomenal tackler in open space. So I think he's worthy of a first half of the first round pick to me, Terrion Arnold.
Well, he's the cornerback 4, but yeah.
Okay, well,
He is.
I think he's probably that's tough because Kool-Aid's all over the place. I
I put Kool-Aid at 5.
McKinstry.
I think I'd put Kool-Aid at 5.
At 5,
Yeah,
I would not put him that low.
hey, that's not.
That's
knock
what a lot
Kool-Aid.
of people have, Matt.
That's a compliment to everyone else because I think you
Yeah.
got to put.
Oh
My
my gosh.
personal one is Wiggins. I love Nate Wiggins. He's
Wiggins is also my
athletic
one.
specimen.
I think McKinstry is not far.
DeJean is my 2. Mitchell's my 3. Arnold and Kool-Aid. I haven't watched much, but
I think Kool-Aid's he might be my 3. I think.
I think Kool-Aid's I think I might put Kool-Aid above
'Cause-
Arnold. I might put him at my 4, but you
Kool-Aid
have to worry
McKinstry-
about his speed is kind of iffy. You
I
know?
think he has the high. Who Kool-Aid?
Yeah, Kool-Aid's speed is a little.
I think
I
he has
know.
the highest floor of any of the corners here. I think he has.
I think Quinion Mitchell honestly might have the highest floor.
I don't know. I just
Well, and Cooper DeJean because he can just switch positions and he'll be a great safety.
fair.
I mean, he could play anywhere.
Yeah, but I think Kool-Aid. He's my favorite. Honestly, he's my favorite to watch too. I love watching Kool-Aid McKinstry. I think he's so smooth in coverage. But I can talk about him next week. I'm pretty high on him. But we can move into. I'm excited for this last segment before Keaton Mitchell update. The real news segment. Back for another week, talking about a point of real news. This week, I got a heater for you guys.
All right.
Not gonna lie.
Oh,
Absolute heater. This is from CBS News. Credit to you guys up at CBS, our bros. Two teens. This is a paraphrasing of the headline, by the way. So it's
By you or
yeah,
by
by
them?
me. I paraphrased it.
Okay.
Two teens signed by Winthrop University for cornhole. Quote, "We were shocked." What do you
Oh.
guys
Was
think?
that their quote?
Wait,
That was their
yeah,
quote.
that was their quote.
We were
They're
shocked.
not confident
in quotes.
enough.
Winthrop. Is
Do
that,
you
is
think?
that
My
sanctioned
question
by
is, do you
NCAA?
think? What?
Is that sanctioned by NCAA?
I feel like it is. I think it is.
Okay.
I don't know, but they signed him, so go Winthrop.
To
Do you guys
what?
think you could make it in D1 cornhole?
No.
No.
I'm
Oh
so
my
bad
gosh,
at
those guys
cornhole.
are crazy.
You
Those
ever play against
guys.
a good cornhole player, Joe? Like someone that's actually.
I'm not
like,
saying I
Those
could make
guys
it. I'm just
hit
wondering if you
the.
could.
They
I'm
get
not
in the
that
hole
good at cornhole.
every single time.
I
Like,
played like this kind of like tournament thing one time.
Yeah.
This dude shows up, American fanny pack, American flag fanny pack, American flag bucket hat. This dude starts spinning those things.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cash,
no.
cash. My partner's never played cornhole before, and I'm not very good. So I mean, this dude just we put up a fight because his partner also wasn't very good, but this
Yeah.
dude was crazy. As soon as he pulled up with the fanny pack, I was like, oh, come on.
Cornhole. I really enjoy cornhole. I'm not gonna
I do
lie.
too.
That's a fun-
Last
I could-
time me and Joe
I
played.
could go D3.
Last
I could-
time me and
I could
Joe
be
played.
in
I
NAIA.
think-
Yeah,
I could
Graham
be
won the last time
think
we
I
played.
won.
Whatever.
I think I won.
I'm a
I
solid
remember
cornhole.
I can be both
I,
of you guys.
You're good,
I
Joe.
could
Yeah,
go
you're
I
actually
could go
pretty good.
D3. I could go D3. I think cornhole wise.
I go NAI. I could be NAI.
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah,
decent
that's
player.
fair.
I'm
Hey.
best of my family. Best of my
I
family.
might start off JUCO to get
My
my
dad
stock
will
up.
disagree when he hears this, but okay.
Yeah, you don't
Something to
understand.
prove.
I couldn't go anything. There's
Trash.
no way. There's no way.
Are you bad at
You-
cornhole?
You could go
No.
NAIA cornhole. There's so many colleges. Somewhere could probably use you. I mean, really.
It's if I consistently played for a little bit too, because it normally takes me a few games to get back
Sure.
into it in the summer. You know?
Sure.
Yeah.
My first game is always you left, right, left.
Imagine practices like every day. Like you wake up at, like
When I
5
get
a.m. for
dialed-
cornhole
when I get
practice.
dialed-
Hey, at least you
I'm
don't have to
cash.
run.
True.
You guys
Well,
want to join a league this summer?
if I was the
Yeah.
head coach, I would make them
Hey,
condition.
they have men's cornhole at our church every
like
Wednesday night?
I thought it was Tuesdays.
Really?
I
Like
don't know.
really?
Tuesdays. Yep. Well, every
Wow.
so often. I don't know.
Oh, I was saying it's not every week. I was gonna say
Yeah, no,
that's
it's not
that's
every
kind of
week.
crazy.
And then last.
Wait,
thing
we
got
didn't do the
Keaton-
Weddle.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! Thank you for reminding me.
Let's do it.
We will do the Weddle right now. Totally forgot about that. Wow, I can't believe I forgot that. Logan. Oh my god, what's happening?
What?
Oh my gosh, you guys
What
have to
just
watch
happened?
the video for today. It's too
Oh,
That was brutal. Why are you coughing so much?
funny.
come on, sick, Joe.
Lame.
Hey, Joe, learn how to speak.
Ugh.
Idiot. But yeah, breaking into the Weddle. We're guessing NFL players based on different numbers, what team they play for, age, height, whatever.
Gotta get
You
my
know the
whiteboard.
drill. We can start off with easy mode, only offensive players, guessing these players.
All right.
Logan, since you're sick, who do you want to go with first?
We're offensive players.
Yep. No offensive
I'm
lineman.
gonna go with Deuce Vaughn.
All right.
Stud.
That'll get us the height for sure.
Deuce Vaughn. Wow, terrible guess. I don't know why you picked a running back that wears 42 to be our first guess, but
Are they all gray?
the only thing that's not gray is
Yellow.
wow. The
Did
division
get it.
is division is yellow, so it's in the NFC.
So it's an NFC.
Okay.
And age is yellow, so he's pretty young, within 2
Okay.
years of 22. So
Okay.
he's
Wait,
also
wait. So above?
running
I'm
back.
guessing though.
yeah,
Not
above.
a running back.
He's 19.
How tall is he? Taller than 5'5"?
Yeah, it's taller than 5'6". Yes.
Oh,
How?
I thought we were locked in on that one.
He's a
I say we
standard
go
A.T.
size.
Perry.
A.T.
He's
Perry.
still short though, isn't he?
A.T. Perry.
He might be 22. Is he 22?
How tall
He's
is
a
A.T.
rookie.
Perry, Joe?
I don't know.
A.T. Perry's
He's
6
pretty
foot.
tall.
A.T. Perry's at least 6 foot.
Oh,
That's
okay.
my guess. Are you cool
Alright.
with
I
that?
think
Sure.
he looks tall out there.
Why not?
Is it A.T.
Nah,
Perry?
it's not. It's not A.T. Perry, but
Is he on
it
the
is a
Saints?
it's a New Orleans Saints wide receiver.
So it's a
What's
Olave?
the? Yeah, it's probably
It's
Olave.
Olave.
It might be Olave again.
What's the
Was it
number?
last week? I thought
What's
it
Yeah,
the
was.
number?
Olave was our hard one. Yeah, it's 100% Olave.
No.
Darn
Yep,
it.
Chris Olave. Yep.
That's weird.
That's
They don't
lame.
usually like do
That is
copies.
weird. We got
Well,
it.
I think
though.
it's
But he was
probably
the
rare.
easy. He was the hard 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Well, here is the hard mode officially.
Okay.
Graham, who do you want to go with first? It's all on your shoulders.
D. Eskridge.
Yeah, why not?
All right. The Oh, is it Dwayne on this?
Wait, are those not the same people?
No,
Those are the same people?
Yeah.
Dwayne
that's-
Eskridge is not on Weddle. He's not in the Weddle database.
Oh, is he?
Oh, I thought they were different people. For
No,
some
I was
reason.
very confused when you said that earlier.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the same person. All right, Graham. No D Eskridge on this. Who are we going with?
Bro, can we go with? Oh, no, I don't see it under.
Who's the next best Seahawks receiver?
I was gonna go with
Jake
what's the guy's
Bobo?
name?
Jake Bobo. Hit us
All right,
with
Jake
Jake
Bobo.
Bobo.
What number does he wear? He wear 10.
Jake Bobo wears 19.
19.
Interesting guess. It's a defensive player, but they are in the NFC West.
Or special teams.
Yeah, whatever. But they are in
They
the
are
NFC
the
West.
West.
Yeah, but
How
everything
old?
else was not close. They're
How
older
old?
than 25, and it's not very close.
Okay, I
Numbers
say we
lower
go
than
with
19. Numbers lower than 19.
a lower. Okay.
But
Okay.
they're in the
So kicker.
Buda Baker? Buda Baker?
It could be
Kickers
kicker
are lower.
or
Buda
Buda Baker. Buda Baker could be a good guess. How
yeah,
tall?
yeah. Any like
It's
good corner or
shorter than
safety.
6'4".
Then that would work. Jake Bobo is
Okay.
6'4".
6'4"?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
I'm going to guess Buda Baker.
All right.
Nope. It is a special teams player.
Oh,
Officially.
it's kicker time.
If it's punter, we're ruined. We
We're
are
so
ruined.
bad. I
Well,
can't name
yeah.
a single punter in the NFC West.
Bjorkes is that a punter?
Bajorquez.
Is he?
Bajorquez?
Is he in the NFC West?
And it is
I know
NFC
Brian
West.
Anger. Brian Anger is a stud.
Number is higher than 3. He's older than 28. He's taller than 5'10".
Older than 28. He's an old kicker.
Is it that gay? Could
Matt
it be that gay?
Prater?
Matt Prater?
No, we already guessed
on
the.
No, 'cause
he's on the
it's
Cardinals
number-
though.
He's on the
he's-
Cardinals. Yeah, we already
Oh,
guessed the
yeah,
Cardinals.
Okay,
it's
so
gonna be
wait, so
Rams.
it's Rams or 49ers?
Yeah.
It's not Moody.
It's not.
Is it Wisnowski?
Could be Wisnowski. Who else?
Gay?
Jason
Is
Myers.
Gay?
No, he's on the Colts.
He's on the Colts now.
Or no, I think
Who
it's
is-
Seattle. It's. Oh my gosh!
It's
not
Brett
Maher
Maher.
anymore.
Yeah, it's
No, they
Maher.
cut
Is
him.
it Maher?
They
No,
cut him.
it's Maher. They re-signed him.
Well, let's guess Wisnowski.
Let's
Okay.
get. I hope it's
That's
Wisnowski.
probably
man.
probably it.
Oh, we're so done.
Nope.
But I know.
Oh,
yeah,
it's
they did
Rams.
re-sign
It
Brett
is
Maher.
not punter. It's kicker. Because
Okay, the
punter
kicker-
is yellow, so it's got
It has to be
kicker.
Bauer because
I-
it's an old guy, so it's a guy we know. It's
I
a
saw
guy
the
we
other
know.
day that they re-signed Brett Maher, so it's
Right,
probably
Brett
Brett
Maher.
Maher. Bang bang! It's
Yeah,
Brett Maher.
it had
Let's
to be
go.
him.
Let's
4
go.
guesses. Wow, we survived.
Why
the
did they
kicker.
re-sign him? I don't know.
We
not that
survived the
good.
kicker.
That's good.
Kicker
I can't
is not
believe
what
it.
I'm worried about. It's punter.
The young, no, it's the young ones though. The
Oh,
old
yeah.
ones
Young
are fine,
punters.
but
The
the
young
young
ones-
punters.
Oh,
Oh, I've gotten
Some of
a
those
few
kickers.
before.
Do you guys remember
yeah,
Sam
young
Sloman?
kickers, man.
I do not remember.
Just random poll.
I don't
like a
think
young
Sam
kicker
Sloman's
that doesn't
mom
play anymore.
remembers Sam Sloman.
That's cool. Logan. Oh my gosh.
He's been coughing up a storm.
This is honestly more entertaining. But last thing, Keaton Mitchell update. I don't think there's anything new.
I think he's doing fine. I think he's
Yeah.
chilling. He was at a. Well, hold on, I saw
Rihanna?
something on the script story. He was at Eastern Carolina basketball game a few days ago,
Hey.
representing the
Alma mater.
hometown.
Hometown kid.
I don't think
Love
that's
you,
his
Keaton.
hometown, but is he from there around there?
I
No,
don't know.
we need to
Alma
know that. Hold on.
I'll look it up.
mater. Where is his
Where
hometown?
is Keaton
Yeah, I'm gonna get it
Mitchell.
for you.
Mitchell?
Oh,
He was born in
Oh.
Georgia.
Baltimore Ravens. He
Georgia.
was born on the Baltimore Ravens.
He's Georgia. Georgia,
From
Georgia,
Georgia?
Georgia. Yeah,
Hmm.
went to high school
Wow.
in Georgia and everything.
What high school?
Eagles Landing Christian.
Knew it.
That sounds like a stud high school.
That sounds
like one of those
fake.
really good.
We gotta do Keaton Mitchell trivia one next.
Oh, yeah.
Next week, guys. I think that'd be kind
Well-
of fire. But like stuff none of us know, so it's kind of like a guess.
So it's just like, yeah, it's just completely random. I think Joe just froze. Oh, there we go.
Oh no, he's
I'm
thinking
back.
now. Okay,
I'm back. What do you guys say?
Nothing.
nothing.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to cut this out.
This is so embarrassing. Okay,
But that is all we got this week. Go follow us on TikTok, Instagram, all our platforms. Share us with your friends or your enemies, whatever.
Yep.
We are podcast by committee. You guys are our committee. Thank you for listening another week. We'll be back next week with some more draft analysis and some more funny takes. So thanks for listening and have a great week.